Hi everyone, it's been a while since I've done a get ready with me, so I thought I'd pop on here and show you some of the products that I've really been loving the last few months. Just gonna clip my hair back. I use a combination of like cream and powder, and I'll show you how I do that. I might be a little rusty on doing videos because it's been a while. I have posted a couple vlogs and a trip to Disney vlog, but I haven't really sat down and talked and recorded. Okay, I did my skincare as I do every morning, and I'm still into the CeraVe AM. I use this every single day, even if I don't go outside. It just has protection for my skin, moisturization, just love it. A while back, I received in some type of beauty box a Dr. Brandt eye cream, and I really like it. It helps my under eyes to stay pretty moisturized. Now, it doesn't take away any of the fine wrinkles because I'm 58 years old, but it helps with the moisture. Now, I haven't really been using a full-on foundation. I've been using two different concealers to cover the areas that I want to cover and to kind of highlight the ones that I want to highlight. And I'll show you what I do. Okay, this is the Joa, and I talked about this months ago. I really like this. It's the Perfect Complexion Eye Serum Concealer, and I will put this like on the darker parts of my skin, and it looks like I'm putting like a ton, but this is pretty sheer, and it has a serum in it, so it blends out really nice. Then I go in with my Flower Beauty, and I go where I want to get rid of some of this real dark area here. I'm using my camera for a monitor for my mirror, but I do have a mirror back here that I could look at too. And then I've been taking this and kind of lifting that up to cover the dark area there and give it sort of a lift. Now to apply this, I haven't been using a brush. I've been using the Real Techniques sponges, and I just kind of pound this into my skin. Not too hard. And as far as the sponges, my favorite brand is the Real Techniques. You can pick them up like at Ulta. You can pick them up now at TJ Maxx. They wash really good, and they last a long time. I've tried to purchase some of the other like off brands, and I need a little mirror for up close. I've tried to purchase some of the off brands, and they just kind of rip apart. And I'm just looking down at my mirror. And I take like the tip when I'm going to this dark corner here. Now I tried the whole, not sealing, but setting my under eyes with a setting powder. I love the powder, but I don't like how it makes my eyes look. So I've just been kind of letting it air dry, and it doesn't settle into the fine lines that I have if I don't put powder. I know there's a lot of people that say, oh, you have to set it, but sometimes when you set it, it makes your under eyes look older than they are, or it accents them. Now I'm going to do the brows, and this is a new product that I purchased a while ago. It's by Madison Reed, and what it is, it's like a filler for if you are in between hair color and your little gray highlights are coming out, and it has a little like color, big color, and then it has one of these little brushes with the spoolie, and for the hair it has this bigger brush. Now right now I'm not using it because I got some highlights, but it makes a great product for my brows. And I just kind of tap them on there. I have rather thick brows still, but I have a little bit of gray starting to come in, which is fine. I have one up there that I had to tame. And I like them a little bit darker. So I just put this on all over the brow. And then I take the spoolie. It's very small. So if you buy this product, you can find it on Amazon. I would get another spoolie if you're not like used to it. Like this eyebrow, for some reason, must have slept on it, so it's sticking up. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna go in with this Essence Make Me Brow, and this is like a gel type of product with color, and I need that little mirror again. And I say I don't spend a lot of time on my eyebrows, but for some reason today it's a little bit longer. But I just have kind of wild eyebrows. I take after my dad. My niece has the same ones. And in fact, that's driving me crazy so much that I'm just going to trim it. Because I feel like conscious about it. You don't have to, but I'm not into the Albert Einstein. There we go. Now I got that one. Okay, so then you can go back with like a regular spoolie. This is another product I like. It's the Precisely My Brow, but you have to be like real, like, you have to kind of go slow with this one, where the Madison Reed product, I can just kind of slap it on if I'm in a hurry or I'm just tired, but I want to look put together. So a lot of times I am tired from living with chronic illness, but I still want to look put together. Okay, so the brows are done. Now I'm going to put some definition in my face, and I'm going to try this product again. I don't know if I quite like it yet, so it probably shouldn't be in my favorites, but I'm kind of practicing more on you. This is the like a dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury product. That's the cream, they have a cream highlighter, and then this is the cream contour. And I like Flower Beauty a lot. I have a hard time finding it being sold in the stores, but when I find it, I usually pick up something. And Flower Beauty is by Drew Barrymore. This is the Low Light Liquid Contour. Now, when I first used this, I made the mistake and I put on way too much. You have to kind of twist this, and I'm going to go high on that. Dot and dot. And I'm going to put a couple of dots here because, and one more, and one more, and a couple here, because I'm trying to make my jawline, I mean, it won't ever look chiseled, but thinner. Then I'm going to take a brush. And I'm going to take this, it's a bronzer brush that I picked up, and I'm going to lightly kind of like pat it. I find if you brush it, it takes the color all off in one swipe. And you have to work quickly. As you can see, it dries pretty fast, which is good because that means it'll stay. But it's also kind of a pain because that means you need to work quickly to work in that product so you don't have a dot like I have on my face, but I'm going to fix that. Now we're going to go down here. This is really like, wow, I probably should have done this second. Really like dry. So I'm going to try a different brush. I'm going to try this brush. It's a little bit more, not dense, but it moves around better. Wow. Use my fingers. Well, that stands the test of time. Then I'm putting it right there. And like I said, don't know if I really like it just yet. I don't know if it's a little too brown, and this is the lightest color. It's light. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into with my Charlotte Tilbury. This is the tried and true Film Star Bronze and Glow, and this should be able to kind of blend that, and not that it needs to be set, but set it a little bit. I always like to go along the jawline down here. I have Sjogren's syndrome along with lupus, and it tends to make my glands swollen here. I work on it with lymphatic draining. I can show you a video on that sometime. If you want to see that, just tell me down below. I'll put it on top of my nose, because when I bronze, I do, or get sun, I do get it on top of my nose. And I think I like that better with the combination of the cream and this one. I might like invest into the Charlotte Tilbury, because I do hear it's a really good liquid contour, but we'll see. All right. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put some blush on, and I really love this one by Tower. It's one of those clean beauty. It's the Beach Please Office Hours, and it's sort of like a, like if you take bronzer and blush and you put it together, and if I can open it, it'd be great. That's what it looks like. It's kind of like on a dark plummy side, but I really like it. And as you notice, I've been going higher on with my brush on my cheek products, because I feel that it gives it a lift, versus if I put it down here, it's lower, and I want to like lift that. And this blends so nice, and it leaves like this really pretty glow, but not like too in your face, you know. You're not gonna spot me like 5 miles away. Okay, so that's pretty much the face. Like I said, this is kind of for an everyday. I'm gonna run out, do some errands, have some lunch, whatever. There's something that I forgot to do that I always do, and I like to put like a little lip balm. I don't have a particular favorite. Especially since like now I'm putting on makeup for the first time today, and I had kind of like that, not crustiness, but my lips just could be conditioned a little bit. And then I wipe it off, and you kind of got like that dry skin there. And then I'm going to put some more on. It might seem like a waste, but it works as a nice exfoliator that's not going to be too hard on your lips. And then what I'm using now, I just picked it up at TJ Maxx. It's Paw Paw. And I do believe that it is a Australian brand. Okay, I want to put a little color in my eyes, and I really love this Lime Crime palette. I like it because it is a nice combination of some cooler tone neutrals and a little bit of like darker colors. So I can take this if I'm traveling and I can use it for so many looks. And as you can see, I use this color a lot. That is the Heavenly. And I'm just taking this kind of blending brush, and I'm going for what they call a one and done shadow. I'm not going to put any other shadow on. Just kind of putting that all over, bringing it up, blending it. And I always say, for anybody over a certain age, don't be afraid of eyeshadow. There's a thing called makeup remover that if you put some on and you really don't like it, you can take it off. For me, I feel like I look more awake even if I have just one color on. Now I'm going to put an eyeliner on, and I'm going to use, no, I'm not going to use that one. I'm looking for a specific color. I guess I'll use this. All right, this is by Urban Decay. Really like these. They're the 24/7 Glide On eye pencils. This is in the color Whiskey, and I highly recommend these because they last for hours and hours, and they're really easy to use. Now, if you want a tight line, you can go like in your upper waterline like that. Back and forth. Some people like to grab it, but for me, it just goes on better if I just do this. Now I'm gonna have to get a little closer to the camera, and I need to pull that a little bit, and I'm gonna just line the top, but I'm really going like halfway, just to give my eye a little definition. See, I think sometimes if I put it all the way, it makes my eye look too small. And I need to double check it with the mirror because it looks like, yeah, this side I need a little bit more. You see, just a little eyeliner and one shadow, and you know, my eyes look awake, bright, and ready for the day. Mascara that I've been really loving, and let me push myself back a little bit, is the Essence Lash Princess Curl and Volume. This is the one in the purple, black and purple color. Now they do make another one that is really popular, but for some reason, and that I think is in blue, like a teal blue, but for some reason that one, need a mirror, that one bothers my eyes after a few hours, but this one, I have no problem. And another thing I've been doing new with this, I wish I remember the girls, I saw it on like an Instagram short where somebody did this thing where instead of going like this, you know, the old regular way of putting on mascara, what she did was she put it here and then she closed her eye. I have to look close to see if I got any smudgies. That actually like helps my lashes to look a little bit more full and fanned out, but I'm not used to the process yet, so I kind of use a little combination of both. But yeah, even tilting your head back, holding it at that root, and closing your eye. Like not all the way, but just where you feel the brush go through the hair. A recommendation for mascara in general, I find over the years that if you are someone that uses mascara all the time, I don't like to say you know what you're doing, but like it's not your first time at the mascara rodeo. I can't find the other mascara I'm looking for, of course. I'll just describe it. using these that have a wand that look like an hourglass or thicker are quite easy. Easy because you're used to using mascara. If you are a person that is new to it, find a wand that's very thin, and it'll be easier for you to handle it. And for the life of me, I'm trying to find the one that I usually use on my bottom lashes. Now today, I'm not going to put any mascara on my bottom lashes. Sorry for all that noise. I do not know where that mascara is. But just look for one that the spoolie, which is the brush, is very thin until you get used to using mascara. Otherwise, you might like make a little bit of a mess. And I know there is makeup remover, but if you can try to do it without, here it is. Okay, it's in the wrong drawer. This is one by MAC. You don't have to use MAC, but you see the difference here. This is nice and thin. So when I go here, chances are I'm not going to get this all over my skin because it's very thin. So that's what I meant. I'm going to put some lip color on later. My lips are feeling a little dry, so I'm going to leave that for now. We've got like a 20-something minute video, excuse me, but the season's changing and my nose doesn't like it. I hope that you enjoyed this video using some of my current favorites. I will be doing more makeup videos and posting more. As I kind of explained in my kind of comeback little video, I really miss this hobby of mine. I'm not sponsored with anything, but if there is a company that you want to sponsor me, we can always talk. But let it be known that if I don't like a product, I'm not going to say that I like a product. I just feel that sometimes as we get older, we feel like, oh, we're too old for this, we're too old for that. And yeah, our styles change. I don't wear the same clothes I wore when I was 20, but I still can put a little bit of makeup on. Before that, do some nice skincare and feel put together. And that is my goal. And I do still have times where I go full on glam and I just wear it differently than when I was in my 20s. Okay, I've talked enough for you. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time of day you are watching this. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway, but it's not going to be today. It's going to be a surprise one. And I'm not even going to tell you right now what the giveaway will be. But look out and watch my channel. Watch to the end. And that's kind of a hint for most content creators. Watch till the end, because a lot of times if we're doing a giveaway, we will leave that giveaway to the end because we want you to see our whole video. Okay, take care of yourselves. I hope that, oh, I already said that. I will see you very soon.